Greetings, YouTube. It should come as no surprise that when I actually have fantastic luck, it can hurt the community. That might sound like a bit of an embellishment, maybe an exaggeration, but I cannot tell you the justified, and I do mean justified, hate mail I have received from bitter people who watched my 6-star featured video and saw me get that far left icon, that second-rate looking stripper Proxima Midnight from the 6-star crystal, and they thought, wow, Prof has literally no luck. 0 for 46, really 0 for 67 when you combine both hunts for Stark Spidey. So if he can get an amazing featured champion, well, then so could I. If I was you, I'd probably think the same thing, to be honest. So I have received several messages. So those of you who have sent me this individually know that there are multiple of you out there who are just livid, who blame me, and I understand why. Because they said, wow, Prof got this great featured 6-star hero, so they went for it, and they ended up with a big, fat, $15K price tag, Deadpool X-Force. And that is just a recipe to want to quit the game. And I completely understand why you would want to do that, and I can't blame you. But I received a message recently from someone I had never heard from that started out the message very kind, saying they're a subscriber and they loved my channel and they thought I did great service for MCOC, all this stuff that, puffs your ego up, right? Makes you feel all good inside. And then, unfortunately, came the bad news. The bad news that this gentleman had watched my video and just like the others had really felt this pull to open a feature. Now, this was not a 6-star, this was a 5-star, but he had saved up 30,000 shards. So 2 different attempts at a 5-star, and there are so many great champions in that pool this month, right? I mean, half the pool is either demigod or god tier. We're talking about some of the best champs in the game, some real game-changing champions. So he said he was not only going to take my advice to go for the featured, but he was even going to do the Prof Hoff method of popping instead of spinning to avoid those troll rolls, those terrible rollovers that would cause depression. And so he sent me this exact message and has asked me to share his story with the community. So that is what I am doing now. In this video, I have the message pulled up in front of me. I just yesterday bought 2 of those featured 5-star crystals, which have all the god tier champs in it. You had recently said in one of your streams how good the chances would be to get one of them. So here we go. Time to throw me understandably under the bus, because I did say that. And also there would be someone who pulled one of those trash champs. I said that too. Well, my story is that I am the one who pulled the trash champ. I decided to pop, not spin my 2 crystals, and this is what happened to me. And so we are now going to leave this screen and go to my photos. All right, we are back. What I decided to do with this reveal is to actually cover up with those Super Mario question mark boxes that I like to do sometimes in Final Cut Pro, and then reveal first the new champ and then the duplicate. So I'll show you who he got, and you might be wondering, well, who could this person be? And his name is Bug Repellent. What an awesome name for an account. Okay, so here we go. First champ on the right, he got, a Falcon, who he considers to be, and you have a great argument, man, even worse than Satan herself, Kamala Khan. Just the absolute worst champ. But we also know that he didn't just get a new champ, he got a duplicate. So let's look at the second champ. Maybe he's exaggerating, maybe he can redeem it. Let's reveal that left box now. Are you kidding me, right? The guy, 30,000 shards, back-to-back pops of Falcon right in front of his eyes. That is almost impossible odds-wise. I mean, you have a 4.2% chance to land a specific champ, so you just square that, essentially, and that's what you need to duplicate a champion once on one try. So he went on to say, please feel free to share this example of what an ultimate quote-unquote kabam looks like, so players get a better sample of the pitfalls of this game. I am seriously on the fence about quitting this game altogether, and I've been playing since the spring of 2015. Well, my friend, I would strongly recommend that you just remember the luck, of course, comes and goes in waves, as you know, but I also feel so bad for you, man. I really... your name is Bug Repellent, so I guess you should have just known that you were going to get stung big time by Kabam and their evil ways. But, man, can you believe this? Back-to-back Falcons. Talk about a pool that doesn't fly with me. Just somebody that I don't even know how he's an Avenger, to be honest. My big complaint, spoiler alert here if you haven't seen it somehow still with the new Avengers movie, is that I feel like Falcon was way more of a badass than Vision was. How is that possible? You got an Infinity Stone literally in your head, and yet you're letting some dude that's just flying around with mechanics do way more damage than you? What's that about? Somebody tell me. Somebody who's read the comics and knows a lot more than me how Falcon is way stronger than Vision. It was basically like the Kabam version of the game, right? Because if you're really, really powerful in the comics, you're going to suck in this game. And if you're kind of a random champ that doesn't have a whole lot of reputation for being crazy powerful like Blade, you're going to be the craziest, most amazing champion ever. So just a little side tangent there. But dude, sorry, please give this Bug Repellent guy some love. He was brave enough to not only share his story, but encourage me to make this video to be an example of what you really can have happen to you. Worst case scenario, he said it took months to save up those shards. I'm guessing even though he's level 60, he's not somebody that has a lot of time to grind the arena every week. So this really is a lot of shards, 30,000 5-star to get this result. Sorry, man. Really apologize on behalf of the community for the luck. But thanks again for letting me post this video on your behalf. I hope you have a good day, my friend, and everybody else watching this has a great day as well. Certainly better than this ultra dumpster fire Falcon trash we see in front of us.